What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The time has come. We are finally doing the last Lego Black Panther Wakanda Forever set review. This is set number 76214, Black Panther War on the Water. Piece count is 548 pieces. Recommended ages is 8+, and the price points is $90. So this is the most expensive Black Panther set that has come out, and you guys probably already know that already, just by that price point. This set is $90, and in my personal opinion, I do not think that this should be a $90 set. I really don't. I very don't think that this should be a $90 set. This really is one of the better sets. It's just not $900 set. So of course we're going to take a look at all the minifigures, starting off with Namor. So here is Namor, and this is the same exact one that came out in the, of course, the Namor's throne room. So of course, I've said this already, this should have been Namor. This should have been another new figure. If it was, I would kind of think that it should be a $90 set. Like maybe $85 set. I think I would be like, yes, sure. Yes, you should. But the fact that this is an $89 set, $89.99 set, a $90 set, and we're getting figures that already come in a cheaper set, it is very disappointing. Anyway, if you want to know my thoughts on this figure, I don't like how they added a spear. It's very lazy because they already added a brick-built spear that is much more accurate than this. This is very inaccurate. Also, when you have Okoye in the same set that has a spear, I don't like it. However, the whole figure, once again, I love this figure. I'm so glad that we have a Namor now. I know he doesn't have any arm printing or any of the facial hair, but I really don't care. I love the torso printing and the leg printing and the arms and hands. Everything works really well. Of course, if you haven't looked at the other side of the expression, there you go. It's just him smiling, and I don't think he would do this in the movie, but I think that it works really well for the comic books. And he also has the little earpieces on the side, which this one is kind of printed a bit better. I don't know. But yeah, pretty cool. I don't like him in this set, but Namor as a figure by himself, I think, is a really cool figure to get. However, the spear is really lazy in my opinion. And of course, why is he in this set? He should have stayed in Namor's throne room, and so we could have an exclusive figure for each set. It's kind of annoying. So yeah, time to go on the next figure, which is of course going to be Shuri. So here is the new Black Panther. Wow, that's crazy. I never knew it was Shuri. I knew that it was Shuri from the get-go. I knew when the new movie came out, I'm like, they're going to do Shuri, because of course we've seen the video games. If you're a Lego Marvel fan, you probably play Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2, and I think she showed up in Lego Marvel Avengers. So of course you already know that she was going to be the new Black Panther. But of course, not the movie, you didn't know that. Anyway, this figure is really good. But there's two major problems. One of them we've been able to get past. But the second, we've always said this before, and I'll say it again. Why in the actual hell do they not give us black legs? I mean, here's a Black Panther. I have this one from the other set. It's not the one from the Junior set. It's the one from the Infinity Saga. Look at this. Look how cool this figure is, and then it just stops. And for Black Panther, sure, he doesn't really have that much detail. He just has some silver toe claws, all right? We don't need that. However, Shuri, you can really see that it looks really incomplete. It's such a detailed figure, and it just looks incomplete. And the back looks really cool. It's just, why? Anyway, the head has really cool, her face paint. She has her little dots on her face, which is absolutely amazing and cool. So we take a look at that. As you guys can see, she has her dots on her face, and on the back of the head, it's also very detailed, as you guys can see. But once again, there's just gold lines going nowhere. On the front of the torso, very detailed again, just very it irks me that we don't have leg printing them. And also at the top of the ears, it looks very incomplete. I love Black Panther as a character, and I don't like how Lego won't give us leg printing. Even for like the last, just give it in an expensive set. Like this is a $90 set. You should be giving figures leg printing in this set. It should be a thing. I mean, it's very easy to give her leg printing. Just give us some black legs with gold, like, toe claws. That's it. That's it. But then everyone will get mad because it's not on the other Black Panther. Also, in the set, she does come with another head, which is how I kind of displayed her at the very beginning. She comes in the normal Black Panther head, which, once again, the smile on this side works. It's just the other side. Why is she smiling twice? We've talked about this before in all my other sets. It's kind of annoying. The hairpiece, however, is pretty good as well. It's a nice new piece. So, yeah, time to go on the next figure, which is, of course, going to be Ironheart. So, Ironheart. It's amazing how this is the most detailed figure in this set. It's incredible. Anyway, this is Ironheart. This is, of course, Riri Williams. This is her Mark II. All right, first off, we're going to talk about the back piece because I'm going to get rid of it so we can see it. She has this new back piece. It's kind of accurate to the thing. It's just a bit more bulkier. Once again, Lego hasn't been able to give us a really good head, good back piece. It's fine, I guess. It's just a build. So removing that, taking a look at the figure, she is very detailed. As you guys can see, she has awesome back torso printing with a bunch of silver metallic look. And if we look at the front, she does have some toe printing, which is very nice. It's really good. The torso, of course, amazing. She has her heart. It's incredible to see that on this figure. It's just awesome. And of course, she uses the new skin tone for her face. So if you take her face off, she has a brand new facial expression. And of course, she does come with her inaccurate hair, which this is all right to pass because it's like in the comic books. But once again, it's completely inaccurate to the character. Flipping the head around, of course, she has a brand new smiling expression, which of course this is fine because it's a smiling and it's an angry expression. This actually is cool because it's two expressions. One being happy, I guess, and the second one being a bit irked. So it's a really cool figure, and I am glad that we're actually getting an Ironheart because you can actually add this to your Marvel collection because I don't think no one's going to be adding Ironheart Mark 1 to your collection. I mean, you will because it's part of your collection, but this one is like the main suit that you guys will use. Also, front helmet, awesome to get nice printing, very accurate to the movie. This is one of the better figures in this set. No arm printing, but it really doesn't need it. Anyway, time to go on the next figure, which is of course going to be Okoye. Now, Okoye is one of those figures that, once again, don't have leg printing. However, I'm not going to get as mad as I got into Shuri because she really doesn't need leg printing. I would have liked to get red robes on here. I think it would have been awesome to get some leg printing for her, but it's all right. It's fine. Brand new figure, of course, removing it. She has her little spear that actually makes sense for the character. Removing that, however, she does have her amazing new torso printing that is completely new for this figure. It's awesome and cool. And also, the head is absolutely incredible. You have her tattoos. Of course, they don't go all the way to the side, but the fact that they printed stuff on the back of the head is also incredible. I can't even, show you guys it. I guess I gotta bring it up a bit. Yeah, there you guys go to kind of get a look at all the tattooing on her face and the front. It's such a detailed head that I've ever seen, and it's a really good figure. However, I would have wanted some leg printing. Once again, this is a pretty good figure. It's cool to get rid of Okoye again. So yeah, time to go on the next figure, which is of course M'Baku. So this figure debuts one of the most highly requested recolors ever. We have the Zane Hair piece in black. However, we're going to talk about that in a minute. His weapon, it's based on his weapon that he has in the movies, his little thing. And I hate this build, all right? I wanted the ball piece at the very end of the gray thing, and I actually am building one. I actually built one that's much better. Of course, I do bend a Lego pole because we don't have this in black yet. But imagine if we had this in the actual color. and you put that on top, the ball would have been amazing, but they just put studs on it. It's all right, but we're going to remove it for now. Now, M'Baku, in my personal opinion, I think he deserved a fur collar piece. Now, it's pretty hard to use which one because we use which color one. I don't think the torso is accurate. However, I don't care. This is an absolutely awesome torso. If we go on the back, it's light gray fur. So if you wanted to go for this figure, you would have to find light gray, which it doesn't exist. It only exists in gray and whites. But I think that tan, just the Kraven the Hunter piece, I think is good. I have that one, so I'm going to use that for mine. Arm printing would have been nice to have his like bands and stuff. Leg printing, however, I kind of wanted leg printing, but it is all right. Now the hair piece, once again, like I said earlier, this is such an awesome piece to have, and I know that the Blade movie got canceled or delayed. I don't really know which one, but of course you could use this for literally any person. You can use this for Hammerhead, like Hammerhead, M'Baku, Blade. That's what I actually got this hairpiece just to paint it black. However, I'm not going to put that on Blade. However, if you guys do want to see what it would look like, which is absolutely the hairpiece. If you have two of this hairpiece, I suggest you go for it. So, Blade's not in the set, but as you guys can see, that is absolutely incredible, and that's awesome. So, if you have two of these hairpieces, I suggest that because, of course, this hairpiece does not work that good for M'Baku. I think that this one does because it works for him. It's just, I can't believe that this hairpiece is now a physical piece because I was painting earlier. Anyway, face is brand new as well. He has this really cool, very funny expression. He has like his black beard. On the very back, no other expression. That's all right though. But yeah, just a really cool figure. The figures are honestly pretty good in this set. It's just the build, which we're going to talk about right now. So yeah, there's M'Baku. Let's take a look at the... Okay, so the build, also known as an iron. This is absolutely strange. I haven't seen the movie yet at the recording of this video, so I don't know if this is actually accurate to the movie. However, I have seen in trailers of like them opening a hatch and going into the underwater sea. I think the one thing that I think would have been beneficial to this set is either adding 3 more minifigures and ditching Namor and adding the like armored people that are going in the water and disturbing the Namor's people. I think that should have been way better because I know that this isn't Wakandan. Because it doesn't seem like something that would be on here. I don't know what this is, but it's a very strange build. It's one of those builds that's really kind of just like it looks like something that came out of Star Wars. But of course, at the very top, as you guys can see, it does have stud shooters. So if we take a look at the top right back here, we have little dragonflies that, of course, you can take off, and they're pretty cool. Of course, they have stud shooters on all of them. Same build for all of them, but you can take these things out. Pretty cool. They have a sticker at the very top. There's a couple of stickers in the set, not as much as the other set, but of course there is a stud shooter, so you can shoot it, which I'm just going to do that. So, yep, there you go. And it comes with the blue tiles, which is all right, I guess. But yeah, you get 2 of those in the set. Removing those right now. You get 2. And you also have a sticker on the back of the tail. Really awesome. Just some Wakandian. I don't know if this is microscale. I don't know what this vehicle is. Moving those to the side though, we have some fire extinguisher, which I'm going to kind of pick up my camera for a minute. We have some fire extinguishers. Also, we have some tools on this side and some more tools. You do get some extras, which we'll take a look at the extras bin. You do also have these stud shooters that are on ball joints. You can move them and do whatever you want with them. Pretty cool. You also have this sticker right here, which if we zoom in there, it's a pretty cool sticker. Of course, it kind of does have Wakandan stuff on it, so I don't know what this is. Anyway, it's meant to be a jail cell, so you can take Namor, and of course you can take Namor, and you can drop him in there, which you can see him on the inside. It's pretty cool. I'm looking that up right now. If we zoom out, we also have this front little table thing right here that have like some stickers. If we go on the inside, of course, as you guys can see, we have Namor's face and some other stuff. And we have more stickers right here, kind of like, I don't know, Wakandan stickers. And then on the other side, we have more Wakandan stickers. And that's pretty much it for the build. Of course, you can also shoot these stud shooters, which if you haven't seen a stud shooter before, which if you haven't, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can just shoot them like that, pretty simple. You get a ton of these in the set, so it's pretty cool. Also, I kind of did skip this detail, but I'm not going to show you how many extras there are because, of course, if you open up the back, these are actually kind of cases. You can see all the blue studs, and of course, there's some on this side as well, which is pretty cool. It's a nice storing area. I love how they do that. And of course, the best part, I already said already, fire extinguishers and superhero sets, such an iconic thing. And it's really cool. If we take a look at the shape of it, it's very interesting because it's like an iron. It doesn't really look really cool anyway. The front has some clear windows. This front piece is kind of loose, as you guys can see. I don't like how loose this is. It just kind of makes me a bit mad. So I feel like a kid probably will knock that over on accident. Yeah, pretty strange at the front. I don't understand what that is. But it does kind of irk me that there's a bunch of gray down here and then there's random light gray, which is fine. You also have some, so yeah, putting that back on, I think that either I built this wrong, but I don't think I did. But this front part just kind of really, this is, it's, I don't know, man. And of course you got some more energy stuff down here. The window part is really cool. It's just this front part is just kind of fragile, so you got to be careful with it. Going. On the other side, just once again, just the same like black detail. Of course, you can populate this area with putting figures on top, which is, you can just put like figures, which is nice. Overall, that's it for the sets. Of course, if I can get Namor and stop stalling, and that is what the tough part about this is it's incredibly hard to get Namor out of here. Or whatever character, because it's such a tight space, and yeah, there you go. It takes you like 20 minutes. But let's put the dragonflies back on. Pretty simple to put them back on. You just do this, and it's really kind of simple. Yeah, just do. As you put the dragonflies in here, really isn't that much room to put any of the characters, and this is a very hard review to do. But yeah, there really isn't any room over here, but that's kind of it. Yeah, pretty strange build. But of course, we're not done with this review yet. We still have to look at the extra pieces. So yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at the extra pieces. Okay, so the extra pieces, you don't really get anything interesting. However, if you guys are, the only interesting things you get in this set is just a drill from the tech thing or something. Also, you get like one of these things, and an extra Black Panther ears, and then an extra thing for M'Baku's staff, and also you get an extra stud shooter gray thing. So not that much for the extra pieces, but yeah, now time to take a look at the instruction manual. This instruction manual is huge and thick. Look how thick this thing is. Anyway, so figures. What do you get in which bag? So on bag 1, you get M'Baku. Bag 2, you get Namor. Bag 3, you get the Black Panther. Bag 4, you get bag 4, you get Okoye, and then Ironheart, and then the build ends all the way at page 124, which it says, "Yeah, you did it," and actually it ends on 125. All the pieces in the set, and you can win a free Lego set. So yeah, onto the box. This is one of the biggest boxes, so I have to hold my camera again. As you guys can see, it shows everything on the front, all the figures. On the bottom, it shows all of the figures in the set, what the characters are. If we go at the top, it shows the actual height of the figure, which I've done them on all the other ones. I'm not going to do it on this one. Flipping it around, we have all the figures once again, all the play features you can do, which I already showed. And on this side, it shows, once again, all the really cool art of the Legoized version, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's the box. So overall, what do I think of this set? I can't really come up with a feeling of what I think of this. So I'm gonna come in with two mindsets. All right, first mindset: figures. Everyone knows already. Marvel fans usually come in just for the figures, like the mechs. They only come for the figures. So what about the figures? So the good parts about this set are Ironheart. Obviously, you get a really awesome, really cool variant of her in her Mark II. Really cool. All right, so that's the highlight of the set. That's what is the best part. Okoye coming in at second place. She is also really good a figure, and she's really good. So really cool figure. Third place has to go to Namor. Actually has to go to M'Baku, because you get some really cool figures in this set. I can't stress that enough. You get awesome figures. All right, you gain first appearances of M'Baku. All right, everyone's wanted one forever, and now we have him in a set. Mark II, something that some people didn't even expect to get in a Lego set. Awesome to get. A new variant of Okoye, and you get Namor in this set, which is honestly the one thing I don't like about this. Now, I am happy to get multiple Namors as a whole, but I'm not happy because you can't get new figures. This is a set that either is based on humans or Wakanda. And you only get, in the movie so far, all these people are working together, all right? These four guys versus him. There is no Attuma in this set, so he can't fight. There is no Namora. There's no one else for him to fight with. Or there are no random, I would love, sometimes people don't like the parademons. I would love random Namor's people to be here. I forget who they're called, but I don't want to offend anybody. I forget. But I wish you just got some random people that would be on Namor's side, because you just get Namor, and then you get just 4 Black Panther people, which I am happy to get M'Baku, and Okoye again, and a new Ironheart. But also Black Panther is just a really Debbie Downer for this, because you got no leg printing, which she really needed. And then also another Debbie Downer is that, once again, they've lazily just put a spear in the set instead of giving him his build that he had in his own set. So you can definitely tell that Lego was all right, we got to put him in this set because come on, man. And I really thought, in my personal opinion, I really think that they should have just left him in King Namor's throne room. The set would have been exclusive, and now no one's going to buy that set, and people are going to be Lego's probably going to think, oh, the set did bad because no one likes the throne room. No, it did bad because you put Namor in this set. And if we do math correctly, all you got to do is, if you want to get all these figures except the junior one, is get this one and the Sunbird, and you complete the whole collection. You can skip out on King Namor's throne room because Attuma, Black Panther, Shuri, you can get Shuri and Attuma in different sets. You can get the Shuri version and Attuma in the Sunbird and Namor in this set. So it's really strange because you can't get King Namor's throne room. And I was really looking forward to that, because that's a good build. The Sunbird's a good build. This is just, what is this? I got it because I wanted the figures, and the set looks okay, but it's just, I need to see the movie, because if this isn't in the movie, this is absolute dog trash set. This is horrible, and it's just a black thing. There's nothing you can do. It's so cramped. This is as much room as you get. Look at me. Look how big my hand is. This thing is small. This thing is so small. There's so much little room because you're wanting to do detail like this, and then this part up here breaks. Either I built this wrong, which I probably didn't, because none of the pieces are missing. I put them all in the right spots. This is just a weird build. I don't understand why Lego decided to put this in here. So, my final thoughts: if this is in the movie, if it looks like this, if everyone's on the top, if it holds dragonflies, and if it's a prison cell as well, it literally shows everything on this, I think this set is 100%. I think it's 9% because of the figures. But if this set isn't in it, if this set is bigger and this set is inaccurate and it's not in the movie, then this is honestly like a 5 out of 10 because the figures are the ones that hold this set up. And if all the figures weren't exclusive in this set, I probably wouldn't pick this up. This is honestly just a weird set. You got ball joints, like really, dude. Like the Dragonflyers are cool. This will go on a shelf, but this is just a really useless thing. However, the figures are amazing. That's the only part. So anyway, tell me in the comments below what you guys think of this set. Is it 100 for you? Is it 10%? I don't know. Anyway, peace out, guys, and I'll see you guys later in the next video, which will probably be updating these figures or something similar to that. Anyway, see you guys later.